Hi friends, and welcome to today's morning yoga stretch. Today is going to be a great class to wake up your body, get the body rejuvenated and ready to take on the day. So if you're ready to feel good, maybe grab a couple blocks and a strap, and let's go ahead and let's get started. We're going to start today in easy cross-legged pose. So just cross your right leg in front of your left. And you're seated nice and tall, grounded on your sit bones. Close your eyes, relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Face the palms up towards the sky. And just take a deep breath in through the belly and the lungs. And exhale, letting the breath out. Just taking deep breaths in and out at your own pace here. Welcoming this new day, this new opportunity ahead, and just breathing. Good, and then go ahead and open your eyes, open your arms and take a deep breath in, reach them up towards the sky, take the palms together and exhale, taking your hands to your heart. This time inhale, open your arms wide into a T like you're giving a big hug. And then exhale, you're gonna take your left arm over your right and just grabbing the opposite shoulder here. Hug yourself as you go ahead and dip forward as you fold, letting your elbows touch towards the mat, or maybe you just hover. And just relax the upper body, feeling the stretch in the upper back and the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. And then as you inhale, carefully lifting the back up. Inhale as you open the arms again in a T. And then exhale, letting your right arm come over the left and grabbing the opposite shoulder. Trying to lift your elbows up so they're in line with the shoulders. And then go ahead and fold forward, letting the elbows dip towards the mat. Just breathing into the shoulders, feeling the shoulders pull apart from one another here. Good, and then slowly releasing your back up straight. Inhale as you open the arms wide. Exhale, take a deep breath in as you reach for the sky. And then let your left arm come towards the side. Your right arm reaches towards the left side. So giving yourself a stretch through the right side of the body. Try to see if you can lift your chest up a little towards the sky, opening more through the rib cage and the side body, keeping the shoulders relaxed here. And just feeling this opening in the right side body. Deep breath in and long breath out. Good, and then walking your hands in front of you towards the right side. Your right hand comes down and left arm up over the head towards the right side. Feeling a nice stretch through the left side of the body. Just breathing into the left side, the rib cage, the intercostal muscles here. Helping to open up the lungs even more. Good, and then releasing the hands down. And you're gonna pivot back into a hero pose with your toes tucked underneath you. And just start to place your fingertips in front of your knees here, lifting your knees up and down, starting to get some movement into the toes, into the feet. Welcoming more oxygen into the body as you breathe deep here. Just relax the head, letting it be heavy here. Good, and then letting the knees come down and let your hands come into your heart in prayer. Inhale as you take a deep breath in again. Reach the arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, you can fold forward as you untuck the toes and sit the hips back to the heels in child's pose. Resting your forehead on the mat as you reach forward. And let's start to warm up the spinal cord as we inhale, arch the back forward. And exhale, dropping the belly into a cow as you sit it back into child's pose. And again, inhale, rolling the spine forward. And exhale, pushing it back in your cow and sitting in child's pose. A couple more times here, making this a fluid movement here. Moving with the breath. Letting this feel really good on the back here. Inhale as you arch the spine up, angry cat. And exhale, dropping the belly nice and low. Sit the hips back in child's pose and hold it here. Good, relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. And then inhale as you come forward into tabletop position. Shoulders directly over your wrists. Keep your hips exactly where they are. And then just only move your arms forward. All the way reaching forward until eventually your forehead can sink down onto your mat. Now, depending on how open you are in the chest or shoulders, if you can't sink your head down, that's okay. You can always place blocks, blankets, anything underneath the forehead here. The goal is to get a really nice opening through the chest and the shoulders. So just breathe, welcoming more space. Expanding through the chest cavity here. Good, and then go ahead and roll forward all the way down onto your belly. Placing your arms on the outer edge of your mat here, extending through the elbows. Inhale, taking your back bend as you open up the heart. And then exhale, coming down so your head is in line with the neck, so not all the way down. Move with the breath here as you inhale, extend the arms, lift up. And exhale, hovering the head over the mat. And again, inhale, extend, open the heart. Exhale, hovering over the mat. Last time here as you inhale, extend. Open up, shoulders down away from the ears. And then exhale, carefully coming down. Placing your hands next to your rib cage. And then pushing your weight up into upward facing dog. Seeing if you can maybe lift the thighs off the mat here. Good, and then go ahead and push your weight back into downward facing dog. Maybe starting off with the knees bent. So starting to find the alignment first in the upper body, so bend the knees a lot. Feel that spine elongate here, long arms pushing all of the weight back. And if you feel like you have all of your weight back, then go ahead and extend your legs and focus on working through the hamstrings and the calves, the ankles and the feet, walking out the downward dog here, one at a time, taking it nice and slow so you can really feel into the back of the legs here, as if you're trying to push the heel closer to the earth every time you extend the leg. Letting the head and neck be really loose here. Creating more space into the body by creating movement and not holding any tension or restrictions in the body. So just breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Let everything go. Taking that breath always with you to guide you through the practice on and off the mat. Good, and then holding your downward dog still as you pike the hips up and back, stretching the back. Bend the knees and starting to walk your feet all the way to the front of your mat and standing forward fold. Feet are hip distance. Inhale as you halfway lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees and grab opposite elbows and take a ragdoll as you sway side to side. Really loosening through the upper back here. Letting the upper body be really relaxed and heavy. And making sure your weight is even through your toes and your heels. So all four corners of the feet are grounded here. Elongating through the spine, getting the blood flowing to the brain here. Bringing in fresh oxygen and nutrients to the brain to get the mind going for the rest of the day ahead. Good, and then releasing the hands down on the mat, starting to come all the way up into a standing, letting the head be last here. Inhale, take a deep breath in as you open the arms, reach them up towards the sky. And then exhale, you're gonna let your heart lead first as you fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lengthen, flat back. And then exhale, you're gonna step your right leg back, low lunge as you drop the back knee. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Let your back be straight here, so really squeeze the belly in. Inhale as you reach up, and exhale, bending at the elbows as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, bend the elbows and squeeze, really opening through the chest cavity. Inhale up, exhale, bend. So your gaze is looking forward the whole time here. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, open the shoulders. You can hold here in the cactus arms, keeping the elbows in line with the shoulders, so maybe lifting up a little bit here, not losing that form or the position. And then you can reach the arms back up towards the sky. Hands come down, lift the back knee up, right hand stays down on the mat, and lift your left arm up into your twisted high lunge. Getting a nice twist here, so a gentle spinal twist as you open up through the left side body, stacking the left arm over the right. Exhale, your left hand comes down, and you're gonna turn towards the right side as you bend the left knee in. Keep your hands down for support. You can use blocks under the hands. Straighten your right leg out, and you're gonna just move with the breath as you inhale, point the toes. Exhale, flex them up towards the sky, making sure that your chest is lifted here so your sternum is facing forward. Just taking deep breaths in, really warming and opening through the inner thighs here. Welcoming more oxygen into the thighs and also into the ankles and the feet here. So just breathe. And also your left leg is working here. You should feel those muscles engaging, those tiny micro muscles just by holding this position here. Now keep your foot flexed. See if you want to practice your balance a little. Take your right hand to your chest, keep your left hand down for support, and then maybe just trying it with the other hand. If you feel comfortable, you can always take both hands into prayer at your heart, pushing the palms together and letting your elbows be straight in line here. Really opening through the chest. Just breathe. If you fall out, just simply come back in. That's part of the practice. Gaze looking forward and release your hands back down. You're gonna pivot back into supported high lunge. Right foot meets the left, and inhale as you slowly stand up, letting the head come last again. Inhale, take a deep breath in, open up, and exhale, letting your heart come down as you fold forward. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, this time stepping your left leg back, dropping the back knee, and reaching up into your low lunge. Letting the hips come forward here so you can really feel that stretch throughout the back leg. And just opening up, keeping the back straight, shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, squeeze and bend the elbows. And again, make this a fluid movement as you inhale, reach up. Exhale, bending the elbows. So you're really getting a nice stretch through the hips at the same time opening up the shoulders, releasing everything out where we hold the most tension. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, squeeze and open. Last time, really reach, spread the fingertips wide, and then exhale, bend the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades together as you hold. Maybe lift the elbows up a little so they're in line with the shoulders. Put all your work and effort in as you open through the front body. Reach the arms back up. Exhale, hands come down as you lift the back knee. Left hand stays planted on the mat as you reach the right arm up towards the sky. Twisted high lunge. Taking a deep breath in as you twist through the belly button here. Now it's okay if your shoulder isn't stacked over. It comes with practice and time. You will get there. So just trying your best, letting your breath take you there, not forcing anything. Good, and then you're gonna release the right hand down onto your mat, and you're gonna pivot onto your right knee as you bend the right knee in. Left leg is extended straight. Your hands are supported on blocks or on the mat, and just breathe as you point the toes and flex the foot.
Inhale as you point. Exhale, flex. So just nice, slow movement, slow breath, focusing on really getting a nice stretch through the inner left thigh here, and the calf as well. Waking up those muscles as we also work through the right leg, stretching out the thighs and the quadriceps of the right leg as well. So really engaging through the lower body. Now keep your foot flexed and practice the balance. So maybe run one hand in front of your heart, keeping the other down on the mat, and then trying for the other hand. If you feel comfortable, taking both hands at your heart in prayer, pushing the palms together as you sit up nice and tall with your back, finding your form, your alignment, concentrating. Finding that focus, keeping the mind clear and empty here. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale it out. And letting the hands come down as you pivot back into supported high lunge. Lift the back knee to meet the front foot, standing forward fold. And you're gonna inhale as you come up into a standing. Reach and open the arms, take a deep breath, reach towards the sky. And exhale, taking your hands at heart. Inhale, bend the knees. Take a deep breath in as you reach up. And then exhale, you're gonna take your hands in front of you, your arms, nice and long, reaching the fingertips forward. And you're gonna lift onto your toes. And then slowly bending your knees, squeezing the thighs, squeezing the glutes and the legs together as you make your way down onto your mat. Really squeezing the core here. And then once you come down, letting your hands release behind your back, soles of the feet onto your mat, hands beside your hips. Let the knees fall to the left as you look over the right. Just giving yourself a gentle spinal twist here. And opposite direction. Inhale to center. Exhale, knees fall to the right as you look over the left shoulder. Trying to keep your back as straight as possible, not curving it. Inhale, taking the knees back to center. And then you're going to swing your legs however you want into center or into the front of the mat. Cross-legged, easy position. Sit up nice and tall. Just feeling grounded with your tailbone on the mat. And closing off today's practice as you inhale, take a deep breath in. Taking the palms together, exhale down to your heart, and again inhale, take a deep breath in, filling up the lungs, and exhale down to your heart, thanking yourself for being here, for your health and your well-being. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to Yena Yoga, keep practicing with me daily to get stronger, and I will see you all again. Namaste.